pulling around.
No, we gotta get the volleyball court in the background.
Yeah,
Well, and the
yeah,
sky.
Yeah, I mean, I trust you.
We need volleyball. We need World Trade Center. So come like right here.
Yeah.
So we get volleyballs. We get some. We got balls all over the place.
Oh wait, gotta get the hat in. Gotta get the hat. Gotta look our best.
Wait. You want this way? Yeah.
It's like for a...
That way. You want the Empire State Building?
It doesn't matter.
You know what Side-Town? But the World Trade Center, ever heard of it?
No, I don't know if my dad would.
He's already forgot 9/11, folks. Never forget. Okay. Unless you're Bryan, then which you always forget. Okay. That's Bryan.
Bryan, get in here. Get in here, Bryan. Get in here, Bryan. Other Bryan, let's go. Get out of here.
All right, thank you.
Mike, I'm just gonna drink over here.
Old friends. Do you know the music from Merrily?
Yeah.
You do. Okay.
I guess like a long time ago, I listened to like the Encores one, like Lyndon Well.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't like read what the show was about, right? And like, we're not understanding like this is going backwards, and like it's like chunks of songs that are at different times. Like,
Yeah.
if you just read a 3-sentence synopsis, the show makes sense.
Yeah.
I think when I listened to it, it did not.
Yeah.
But now I get it.
I think, right. The thing why I didn't like it the first time is because I was like, oh God, but you just know how everything ends.
Yeah.
And so it's so sad. And I think that is true. I think it is really sad. I think that's actually something you're supposed
When
to
you think about your life,
like,
like
you're
your best
supposed-
days are behind you. Shit.
Yeah. And I'm like, God, that's a horrible, like, do I want to go to a musical where that's what I get out of it? Like,
It's when I recently like listened to this cast. Wow, good swing. It reminded me of like kind of the end of Jersey Boys, but like best was still ahead of us.
Yeah.
In front of the street.
yeah. And you're like, no, they're not. They all, the trio does a great job.
What score you got, Bryan? 3-0. Gotta fix that.
Oh, gotta fix that right away.
Jackson's hot.
Efron?
Yeah.
Oh, tell Jack I said hi. Nice shot.
There he is. Brian Lee showing up. Yeah, he's got a good serve. I got it.
The disappearing hand act right there. Don't let Bryan boss you around. You serve when you want to serve. You know? Who you stay with, Mike? Good up.
No, I'm just at a hotel.
Oh, you can stay.
Yeah, Rob's got 2 bedrooms.
Too bad.
But it was like last minute, and I.
That's well, if you want to camp, I don't know that you can, but I know it's only 1 day left. But yeah, I was gonna say.
It sounded like you were like back and forth. I didn't want to be like, ah.
No, I kind of left the key with you there though, and I would have came back. I was thinking of coming back late last night. My parents were out all day in the Hamptons side of the beach. That being said, I was thinking of still going back last night at like 10, and I was like, I was just so tired. I'm just like,
You have to go back tomorrow, Mike?
Yeah.
Are you're not seeing anything tomorrow? You're going back in the morning? Or I was gonna say you should see Illinois.
Yeah?
It's my favorite show that's up right now. It's so good.
yeah.
Come on, Adrien! He needed inspiration.
He did. Nice.
Oh, Bryan Lee could have cut it, huh?
Nice. Point that one in.
Sorry. I realized there's nothing.
Illinois is so freaking beautiful.
Okay, good to know. Is it closing? Did they already announce closing day?
They have not announced the
Okay.
closing date.
Well, I'll just like be back in August. I'll
Yeah.
give you a heads up.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
won't
yeah.
pay for a hotel next time.
No, I
me a
had
call,
no,
please.
when you said that, if I had known, like, I wasn't going to push it for you, because you're on fine, but I thought you would, I mean, I know you have other friends in the city and stuff, so it's like,
I was like, I gave you 4 days notice, and I was like, yeah, if I told them 3 weeks in advance, I feel like it's appropriate to
nice
have
swing.
With 3 days notice, I should just
Yeah. Well, I have a full, I got plenty of okay. So,
give it a give.
so next time, Bryan stayed over with you last night, right?
yeah. He was at
Barbara.
Chelsea, Stanley and Chelsea's housewarming party last night,
Oh.
and then
They get a new place?
they same building but up to a 2-bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah. And they live. It's the building right next to.
Yeah. And they invited Bryan? Oh my gosh. Yeah,
It actually looked really cool. He was telling me about it.
Says something about Stanley.
They have no other friends.
So like if Bryan makes their list,
Bottom of the barrel. You know?
he better be last.
It was cool. They had a friend who does
Good swing, Adrien.
vegan Szechuan food, and Bryan showed me the spread. I was like, that all looks fucking delicious. And he said everything was so good. And she like had just come back from Szechuan, so she had brought like
The spices.
and everything
Yeah.
directly from there. Yeah, and then I was working last night till like 10. Got home. Bryan came like 10:30. Stayed up talking for like an hour, and then was like, I'm exhausted. We gotta go to bed.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I've been talking to Bryan for an hour, but Barbara, that was a great shot. That was real good.
Bryan was telling me all the advice you gave him about John. This is a good time to talk because Mike doesn't know John, so it doesn't matter.
Mike does know John.
Oh, Mike does know John.
Mike was there.
Oh, oops.
He doesn't know what happened. I
But
talked to
he's-
Bryan for
but-
like 4 hours
yeah.
that night.
Bryan was really appreciative. I saw him the next day. We went to see a play together, and we were, of course, still processing. Brian's still processing.
Yeah.
But he was like, Rob said a lot of really helpful things. So we're helping both of our friends get
Listen,
through
you know,
this.
I usually don't do anything for free either, so that was a lot for me. I built
You don't do
4 hours
anything
to
for
for free.
Oh.
That's my pro bono work for a month.
Oh my God, Rob! Someday I need you to help me do some pro bono work. I think I'm paying so much taxes that I don't think I should. Too many taxes
Yeah,
For
no,
my
that's
small-
right. You are.
for my small little self.
You don't need to pay taxes. You could be like all of our foreign clients, Dylan. They don't believe that they should pay any tax in the United States, no matter what the situation. Like, they don't.
Like,
want
we
to
should
hear
pay
it.
0.
Oh no, and you like I know from like being a tax attorney and doing this for years. I'm just like, guys, this is so much better.
Right.
Like we have structured this as bad as it could be. This is as good as we can structure, and they're still like, 11%'s too high. I'm like,
Oh, see, Rob, I would love to pay 11%. I think I pay more than 30%.
By the way, completely off topic,
Yeah.
but now that I just thought about it, I watched on Thursday night John Steph volleyball first
in
round
Japan?
against Turkey.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. They play again tonight. I was not impressed by...
John.
No, I thought... So to be fair, I thought John played relatively well. He had a couple of poor sets late in game 4, which contributed to even the
I saw the shirt.
Steph Volleyball World Championship right now. And, oh, by the way, though, I did send John a text after the game, and I was like, that number 12, has an invite to LIC volleyball whenever he wants. They have
Nice
this,
one, Bryan.
they have this one guy, 12, who he must be like 19 years old because he looks super young, but very good and is like the clear hype man.
Yeah.
And then their libero, who's like trying to be the hype man, I'm like, I fucking hate him. I'm like, this guy's way too much. He's just
When
like,
you're watching, is it
Wait, too much of a
narrated?
hype man? You're saying too much of a hype man?
in the sense of like it's 12 looks natural. This guy looks like he's forcing it. Like
Yeah.
you're losing it. You're losing 28 in bed 3, and he's just like, and I'm like, dude, like.
Right.
Take it, and I said something to Bryan during, and I was just, because I'm sure Bryan knows all these guys, and he's seen them play before, and he's like, oh, I fucking hate that libero. And I was like, of course you do. You know, I was like, but I could see it. As Bryan would say, like, liberos nowadays, you know, they either just play, or they play, you know, they try to make everything look like, you know, the real wailing of the arms. This guy is a real, like,
Dramatic.
what?
Yeah, see? Or like,
No, he is like very dramatic.
Dramatic.
With every movement, like the ball's not even driven that hard. It's just like, yeah, I'm like, pass the fucking ball, you know. And quite not that good.
Right.
Um,
Like if you're dramatic and great, then you know.
I
I
thought
prefer
John,
you just be great, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
but the reason I wasn't that like, I started watching on the third set. They had split the first 2. Their serve receive was atrocious. Like.
You're like nobody
And
can receive
Bryan's
the
like,
ball.
well, John could run down the balls. I'm like, no, they're not like high and atrocious. Like everybody's playing things with their hands, which is a very indoor thing
Yeah.
from what I've seen. But you know, like serve receive with hands.
Yeah, everybody serve-
Big
yeah,
guys
yeah.
that are not, you know. But everything was just like
Yeah.
projectile, and I'm like, yeah, like. And I know the pool is smaller, obviously.
Yeah.
But I was like.
There has to be better people.
I said to myself, I said, I don't play a lot of indoor or whatever. I can pass serve better than everybody's passing serve right now.
Right.
And not even close. You know. First I was like, and I was like, no. They need me passing the ball in the back right there. Did Bryan swing?
Good swing.
That was Bryan America.
Bryan, I didn't see that, but it looked good.
The bounce looks good.
Yeah,
I'll take credit for the
the way it
bounce.
left the court.
Brian, what's your last name?
America.
What's your real last name?
Luxinger.
Lutzinger? With an L?
Yeah.
So you're both BL? This is horrible.
Neil squared.
Lutzinger? Is that what he said? Never heard. Lutz.
Sounds like a name that you would find in the States.
Is that where he's from?
Oh, that's fine.
Hey! Come on, wake up, Adrien! I mean, we all knew it was in.
Tomorrow you'll be in the championship game, and Dylan will just show up to heckle you.
Oh, absolutely.
That's like final game. Oh, we're up 15-8, and then Dylan shows up. What's it, 13?
Adrien needs a heckler. Look, it helps him do better. Watch. Listen, right here.
Hey, Mike Weiss, how about the Nets? On fire.
Are they?
Oh my God, they've won 11 of 14.
Wow.
And they're now tied,
Very
I
nice
think, for the
shot,
last
Adrien.
wild card spot. Because the National League blew the last 14 teams. But we can be the best in the group.
All you have to do is get in.
We crushed the Cubs yesterday. That's 11-1. Did Craig get booed? Craig did get booed.
Yes, like 3 days in a row.
I like it.
Yeah. And like you.
Why is somebody getting booed?
Guy was played
I don't know anything
and
about
was the
sports.
manager for the Brewers for a long time. Was in the front office for a long time, and then went to their arch rivals for.
But it's even worse. He's from there.
He
Grew up saying he wanted to play.
Barbara.
For the Brewers. He did play for the Brewers for a decade.
Yeah.
Then he coached the Brewers, and then he went to our arch nemesis.
Yeah.
And so when he goes now to like
Back
the
to
city,
Milwaukee.
he gets
There's like a
booed.
neighborhood park named after him that they constantly keep graffitiing.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I hate him.
And he's a Notre Dame guy too.
I know.
Are you from Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I was
Go!
You're fine.
Of course you're fine. Bryan to the rescue. Okay. We did it.
But I was like this, and I was like this the last day. That's why I shanked it.
And by last second, you mean like last millisecond.
Yeah,
like your
literally.
fingers were like crunching.
Crunching to knock it.
Bryan, get up there.
Bryan Lee ran for you. He runs for no one. Okay, Adrien. Okay.
So fun. And so true. Bryan's run for me once.
Last time I was here, I ran one.
Yes, that's true.
And Bryan Lee's run for me before. It's very kind. It's a very kind gesture.
That's why he looks so in shape today. Oh, you were there when Abigail told Bryan that he had a dad bod? Yeah.
What did Abigail say about me?
Abigail's talking shit.
No,
She didn't say it flat out, but
it was some. She was really trying to say the opposite,
Yeah.
but how she said it
It came out bad.
definitely said like you have a dad bod.
yeah, it was basically like it's okay because they're
Dad bods are in.
and dad bods are in, and Bryan's just like
I
What?
thought it was, in my mind, you were surprisingly quick for a dad bod.
No, it was like it's okay, Bryan. Dad bods are in, and he was like, oh, oh. I think she just put her foot in her mouth. Or maybe she really thinks Bryan Lee has a dad bod. We'll never know.
Well, if you ever see pictures of him when he was even if you show Bryan a picture of him from like 2016-17, he's like, oh my god, I was so chunky, 132 pounds. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Oh. Imagine me ran.
Things I've never seen Bryan Lee do. Great swing.
My friend who's coming, we'll have to figure that out. He'll be like an Isabella. I think.
Oh,
He's my friend who I play tennis and pickleball with.
Oh, so you gotta crush him.
Extremely good. Yes,
Yep.
and he's the one I need to crush
yeah.
today. Brian has met
I'm
him.
gonna tell him. I think
And Adrien and Adrien, I forgot. Adrien and Barbara have met him too.
What's his name?
His name is Zach. Thank God it's not another Brian, right?
Can't have another Bryan.
And him and we've like hit the volleyball around.
I
a
got
little
it, Bryan.
bit.
I got it.
And he has some natural
Oh, thank you, sir.
He's
Never
got-
mind, Mike's got it.
natural athletic ability. So he just needs to.
Learn the game.
He's decent, and he wants to learn how to play. So
Yeah.
we'll do a lot of warming up stuff where he doesn't have to play games, but then we'll play some.
Yeah. Should we act mean? Should we?
Absolutely.
I think we should all. Okay, I
Oh.
think that's a good idea.
Oh.
When he comes, it's just like, how many years have you played? You know beach rules?
Do you know beach rules?
I think we totally should.
That's hilarious.
When Dylan's friend comes, just be rough. Yeah, yes, yeah, just generally
And
just
he's
like
yeah.
how long have you been playing?
Wait, just say. Oh, what college did you play for?
Yeah, that. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Just,
Dylan mentioned he played in college, Division I,
just barely, Barbara. That was a good serve.
but he already knows Brian's demeanor. That's sad.
Oh yeah.
Because then, yeah,
He already knows Brian and Barbara. Well, Barbara and Adrien, I don't think could pull it off.
I guess it's all on me. Thank you, Dylan. So many things going on with Adrian Shorts. Adrian Shorts, there's so much going on there. I know.
He's such a show off, you know. It always has to be about him, Adrien. Yeah. Look at me, look at me, look at me, all the time.
Adrian, did you get a haircut?
2 months ago? Yeah, a couple.
2 months ago?
Not 2 months. 2 months ago.
Your hair grows that slow?
Yeah.
Wow. I know. I'm like, this is like 3 weeks ago. And I feel like, we're not. It's just like, don't bother seeing Great Gatsby. Did you already see?
No. But the Gatsby drama's hilarious.
Oh, what's the drama? Oh, the other Gatsby, yeah, the other Gatsby, the Florence and the Machine Gatsby, which I hear is bad. I have two friends that are working on it. It's bad. They're like, we're happy to have a paycheck. This show is bad. Apparently some of the music's okay. But,
Hey.
you got this one? They were trying to describe it to me, and I think I'm going to recount this wrong. But there is now a Native American twist to Gatsby. Like,
It doesn't seem like that was part of it.
I don't think there's part of the show. So now they're like, because they're making it about the land, and that apparently, like that Gatsby is Native American, but that
What a
doesn't
twist.
get revealed till like the end of the show, and then you're just kind of like, and like there's like a land acknowledgement at the end. What happened? Who won?
We lost.
Bryan!
It was a close one.
20
They had